Welcome everyone. In this video, we are in the Ultra Premier Classic, showcasing some more fun battles featuring Walrein. Of course, guys, had to run everyone's favorite large, cuddly walrus. Day one of the Ultra Premier Classic, guys, and it leads a very strong team. This happens to be team number one from my top 5 best teams for the Ultra Premier Classic. And my goodness, is it strong, guys. This team leads with Walrein, of course. Walrein in the lead. Gonna pick up a lot of positive leads. A lot of people like to run those Crobats in the lead. Empoleons are strong leads. Walrein just dominates in all fashion, guys. Such a strong pick. And on team number one for my top 5 best teams for the Ultra Premier Classic, we've also got Trevenant, guys. Gotta run Trevenant as well. Trevenant is still a force to be reckoned with for the Ultra Premier Classic. Very strong. You guys all know by now. Trevenant hits like a truck, guys, and as a safe swap, it can flip switch advantage like you would not believe, guys. So the idea with this team is if you're met with a bad lead like a fighter, that's really the only, fighter or, even the grass types, Walrein can really dominate. So you're really swapping out on those counter users like Machamp, like Obstagoon, into Trevenant. And you try to flip switch advantage if you can with Trevenant. But if you can't, guys, we've also got Crobat in the back to add some added coverage for those fighting types. Crobat dominates the fighting types as it is double resisting the fighting type damage while really chipping away with those air slashes that have stab and the poison fang, which will debuff the defense by 1 stage up to 4 times. And we've also got the hard-hitting Shadow Ball if necessary, guys. So this is a very strong team. It's definitely going to be racking up the wins, guys. I'm telling you, this team is strong. Any team with Walrein and Trevenant on it is going to be overpowered for sure, guys. And you round it out with a very strong, solid pick for the Ultra Premier Classic with Crobat in the back, guys. You don't get much better. But without further ado, let's get right into this first battle. Guys, this team is strong. I'm telling you, this might be the only team you need to succeed in the Ultra Premier Classic, and we're picking up a positive, or bad lead in Heracross. Very good, strong pick for the Ultra Premier Classic, so we safe swap immediately into our Trevenant. Gonna look to get off a Shadow Ball. It's not worth it to really bait here, guys. You really just have to watch out for a hard-hitting Mega Horn that got a buff recently. It's now doing more damage, and it does hit for neutral, and Heracross hits like a truck. So we did shield that up. That's a good shield. And they make a play into a Gyarados. So this is okay, guys. Trevenant has a solid victory over Gyarados. Again, you got to watch out for those crunches, especially at this health range, guys. So at this point, I seriously considered letting Trevenant go down. But guys, looking at the health range on Gyarados, I'm thinking we're just 2 Shadow Claws off from the Shadow Ball, and it will KO. So guys, if you can flip switch advantage, by all means, you definitely go for it, guys. 9 out of 10 times, if you can flip switch advantage, go for it. And that is exactly what we did here. And we even get to a Seed Bomb on the Empoleon that comes in on us. This is going to be doing some nice neutral chip damage from Trevenant. Trevenant hits so hard, guys. And just like that, we flip switch with our safe swap Trevenant. You don't get much better, guys. So now we're going to come in with Walrein. We can tank these Drill Pecks all day, guys. Now we really have to be cautious of a catch. That is their win condition, is to catch the resisted Earthquake onto their bug type. And we are not falling for it, guys. We showed some discipline there. They tried to catch that. We go into our Crobat, and we're doing super effective damage with these air slashes. Double super effective. We tanked the Rock Blast, no problem, guys. And they saw the writing on the wall. They conceded the match. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. And we are off to a strong start with Walrein in the Premier Classic. Guys, if you like what you're seeing, do give the video a like. You'd be providing a massive help to the channel. And we are met with a Dragonite on the lead. Okay, a brave individual running Shadow Dragonite in this Walrein heavy meta. You love to see it, guys. They make an aggressive play into Alolan Muck. Threw us off kind of a little bit, guys. Still adjusting as the leagues recycle, guys. So we were a little late on the swap, but we chipped with an Icicle Spear just to make it a little bit easier on our Crobat. Crobat is the answer, guys, if you are met with an Alolan Muck safe swap, as you're resisting these poison jabs, all while hitting them with neutral fast move pressure with your air slashes. Gonna get off the resisted Poison Fang, as all of our moves, charge moves, are resisted with that Poison Dark typing. So you definitely want to go with the debuffing move to really rev up that air slash damage. And it is really starting to chunk now. We did shield up the Dark Pulse, as that would have taken us out. And switch advantage is kind of important, knowing that we can just hard farm down that Dragonite in the back there. We do take out the Muck. They meet us with a Dragonite. We couldn't get off our Poison Fang, but that is quite all right, guys. Walrein absolutely dominates Dragonite. Dragonite's taking double super effective fast move pressure from our Powder Snows, and of course, those Icicle Spears would nearly one-shot. They make an aggressive play into an Ampharos, so here we go. It is Trevenant time in the Ultra Premier Classic. You'd love to see it. Trevenant just dominates Ampharos, as we are resisting this these Volt switches, but they go Dragon Pulse, fully expecting a potential Focus Blast, but this one is a Community Day Ampharos. That's okay, guys. We tank that, no problem. We do let through the Seed Bomb, and we're going to look to get off a second Seed Bomb, and if they don't shield it, we'll take them out like it did there. So they're looking for a Dragonite sweep, guys. I'm not sure if that's the play for them, guys. They do farm us down, but Walrein is just going to do what Walrein does, guys, and that is dominate, guys. Going to look to get off this Icicle Spear, fully expecting a shield. We didn't even really need to throw that, guys. We could just farm all the way down, shield up this Dragon Claw, as that would take us out, and this is a Shadow. And we're in cruise control from here, guys. We just farm it all the way down. They go down with a shield, unfortunately, but that is going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Nothing but pure domination with Walrein and Trevenant in the Ultra Premier Classic, guys. You love to see it. Holy smokes. Now let's see what we got up next here. We are met with a Crobat. Positive lead for us, guys. We definitely want to stay in here. I don't imagine they do. Yeah, they go right into a Shadow Machamp. So, guys, here we go. It is Trevenant time yet again in the Ultra Premier Classic. Trevenant is the perfect answer for Shadow Machamp, as we are resisting this heavy fast move pressure from the Shadow Machamp. We do tank that Rock Slide. We can tank that, no problem. Trevenant has quite a bit more bulk in the Ultra League than it does in the Great League. We can tank one Rock Slide, no problem, and farm down, guys, after getting off that Seed Bomb. Expecting them to come back in with Crobat. We got a hefty farm off of that Shadow Machamp. So, guys, we're not baiting here. We're going right for this Shadow Ball, as it will effectively, if they let it go through, put this Crobat into farm down range for our Walrein, guys. And beautiful. They let it go. Probably seeing their Crobat as dead weight as they make an aggressive play into an Obstagoon, and here we go. This is why we've got Crobat in the back, guys, just in case they have two counter users in the back, guys. You love to see it. Could not have worked out better. And we are just going to go to work on this Obstagoon. Obviously cannot go Shadow Ball. That is triple resisted with that Dark Normal typing. So we are just going to spam off these Poison Fangs with Stab from our Crobat and really rev up this air slash damage on this Obstagoon here. We did shield up that Night Slash, thinking that it was a bigger move, but that's okay. This battler is playing this beautifully. They're farming up extra to really draw shields off of us. We don't want our we don't want this Obstagoon anywhere near our Crobat, but although we probably could have saved a shield, but we don't really need it for the Crobat, guys. That Crobat, because they let that Shadow Ball go through from Trevenant, is in farm down range, guys. Whatever this is, we tank, no problem, guys. And it is just a Poison Fang, no big deal. This Crobat does not have a Prairie Farm, but all the way down, we've got nearly 2 Icicle Spears locked and loaded for this Obstagoon. We just need one to get through this one. We'll get the shield, and we are just 1 Powder Snow off from the next one, and this will certainly be KOing the Obstagoon. This is going to be lights out. Yet another dominating victory from Walrein and Trevenant in the Ultra Premier Classic. You don't get much better, guys. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Guys, I had a blast with this team in the Ultra Premier Classic. Holy smokes. Such a strong team, guys. So OP, my goodness. And we are met with an Empoleon. This is actually a positive lead for Trevenant, or for Walrein. You wouldn't think so, guys, because it is a water steel type. But guys, we've got coverage for those steel types with our Earthquake. They do outpace to the Hydro Cannon or Drill Peck. But we can tank the Drill Peck, no problem, guys. We are putting a lot of pressure on them. We overfarmed a bit, expecting a catch, but it doesn't seem like they're looking to catch, and they let it go. That is amazing. This is why Walrein is so strong, guys. Holy smokes. They probably thought that we were going to bait there, but guys, sometimes it pays to not play that bait game, guys, and it worked out there for sure. Nearly one-shotting that Empoleon. They made a play into their Alolan Muck, so we're going to come in with our Crobat, same as we did with that first match, guys. Crobat is the answer to Alolan Muck. Gonna let through this Dark Pulse. It does not KO. If they do get to another one, which they will, we will shield up the second one to preserve our switch advantage. It's always nice to be able to control the flow of the match if you can, guys. That is very much pivotal at times in these matches in Pokemon Go Battle League. So yes, we are going to shield up this Dark Pulse as that would KO, and we're going to look to farm this Alolan Muck all the way down. We've got a little bit of residual energy, and they've got a Gallade in the back. That is amazing, guys. Trevenant is licking its chops at this Gallade, guys. Going to look to chip with a Poison Fang as the confusion takes us out. And here we go, guys. It is Trevenant time yet again. We are doing super effective damage with our Shadow Claws, as Gallade is part Psychic type. Gonna let through whatever that is. They tried to catch something on their Empoleon, get farmed down, and this Gallade poses zero threat to our Trevenant, guys. We can just farm all the way down. It's lights out, guys. Holy smokes. Nothing but domination. You love to see it. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Team number one is certainly proving to be strong. It is a strong one for sure, guys. My goodness. And we are met with a Crobat on the lead. Very positive lead for us. I don't imagine they stay in. I'd imagine they would swap, but they throw one Air Slash and swap into an Escavalier. So you could either go into Crobat or Trevenant. Either one works, as both are resisting the counter damage. Both resist the potential drill runs, but they threw a Aerial Ace there. So that's a good shield. That would have done some nice super effective damage to us, but we go straight for that Shadow Ball, and they let that go. Holy smokes. We get a little bit of extra farm as we take out the Escavalier, allowing us to get to another Shadow Ball that much faster. And if they let this go through, again, just like that last match, it'd be doing quite a bit, but they do shield. That is amazing. So we are now even on shields. They're going to look to farm us down, but they can't farm us down, guys, before we get to another Shadow Ball. So they are forced to throw energy. They do have some residual energy, though, so we have to keep that in mind. Not able to get to a move, but that is okay, guys. Walrein does not need a shield for Crobat, and they make an aggressive play into their own Walrein. And guys, just out of muscle memory, we went right into our Crobat, not even thinking. Sometimes that pays to have that muscle memory, but in this case, we probably should have held on a little bit just to see what it was. But that's okay. We can play this out. We are going to debuff this Walrein many times before they can take us out. That'll help us, guys, do more damage to it with our own Walrein. We are, of course, taking super effective fast move pressure from those Powder Snows, and they mercifully take us out with an Icicle Spear. That is quite all right. Gonna look to get off this Earthquake. It's hard to know if you should bait or not, guys. It's a 50-50 call. They could either shield or not, but they decided to shield there. Very interesting. Gonna let whatever this is go through. They are at a Shadow Ball. It could, yeah, and it is a Shadow Ball, but we tank that, no problem, guys. We are preserving our shield. Gonna look to get rid of this Crobat. We could have overfarmed a little bit, guys, and we probably should have, in hindsight. Should have definitely overfarmed more, because we would have been that much closer to an Earthquake, knowing that they have shields down. So now we have to make a 50-50 call here. This could be an Earthquake, but it is an Icicle Spear bait, and that is gonna do us in, guys, as we are just one Powder Snow off from the Earthquake. It literally came down to one fast move, and they played this extremely well. Hats off to this battler. Good game, well played to them, guys. My goodness. That was a fun battle for sure. Very close. Came down to one fast move in the end, and they played it beautifully. They got the shield with the Icicle Spear bait, and they were close enough to the Earthquake to get there before we could. That is quite all right. No big deal, guys. You can't win them all. That battler played that extremely well. Good for them. So this is the team, guys. That's the team. This is team number 1 from my top 5 best teams for the Ultra Premier Classic, guys. And hopefully by now you can see why this was team number 1 on the list, as it is extremely powerful, guys, as predicted in the early analysis for the Ultra Premier Classic meta with the introduction of Walrein. This is team number 1 from my top 5 best teams for the Ultra Premier Classic. Guys, if you have not yet seen it, do hop on the channel. Check it out, guys. Tons of very strong teams for the Ultra Premier Classic, including this one here, guys. My goodness, not only is this team very much fun to run, it's very strong, and it will get you wins, guys. If you're still looking to do a mid-season push for whatever your goal may be, guys, this team might just be the one to help you get over that hump. This, as you saw in this video, guys, this team is so darn strong. Walrein on the lead. You pick up a lot of positive leads with Walrein, as we saw here. Even if it's a steel type, guys, those steel types do have to respect the potential Earthquake coming from Walrein, guys. It's not just easy, smooth sailing for those steel types up against our Walrein, guys. They have to respect the Earthquake, or it one-shots. Or nearly one-shots, just like we did with that Empoleon. You love it, guys. And then if the only lead that you're going to be hard swapping out on is a fighting type, like Machamp, or a counter user like Obstagoon, or Escavalier, you're swapping immediately into Trevenant. And Trevenant with that Ghost Grass typing can really flip switch for you, guys. It can flip switch like you wouldn't believe, because it's able to really pressure shields and hit really hard with those Shadow Balls, guys. They hit a little bit different coming from Trevenant, I must say, guys. And of course, you have a fantastic bait move with Stab as well, and Seed Bomb. You don't get much better than Trevenant. And then you've got Crobat in the back to really round out the team. You got the added layer of fighting type coverage with Crobat. Crobat is an amazing pick. It is so good, guys. Crobat is amazing for the Ultra Premier Classic. It's got some very underrated bulk, guys. You wouldn't think so just by superficially just looking at the character design. It doesn't look all that bulky. It looks like a very frail bat, but my goodness, is this bat bulky, guys. It can just hang in there and just terrorize your opponents like you wouldn't believe, guys. You got those air slashes combined with the Poison Fang, debuffing that defense by 1 stage each time you throw it. And you've got some solid coverage with Shadow Ball that can hit just about anything for either neutral or super effective damage. Of course, the normal types will be double resisting your Shadow Ball, but that's why you've got Poison Fang and Air Slash to take care of those normal types. Very strong team, guys. This is not quite an ABB style team, but it's sort of fashioned like one, whereas you have 2 Pokemon in the back that provide coverage for fighting types. Both Trevenant and Crobat do resist the fighting type damage, and Walrein covers the weakness of both Pokemon as well by double resisting ice type damage from those opposing Walreins, or an occasional Lapras that you may run into. I've yet to see a Lapras, but it is still pretty early on. I do imagine the Laprases will be in full force as the cycle progresses, guys. But my goodness, is this a strong team, guys. This team is amazing. I hope you give it a try. I had a blast running it. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, I thank you for watching, and keep up the grind. Thank you, guys.